Tom, thanks for coming out to the clinic, and I hope you got a lot out of it. We're going to start off with your underwater video now. A couple of things. You notice you're swimming sort of uphill there, and you've got a real short, kind of a nervous type kick, we call it. So I would recommend that you get a pull buoy to sort of help relieve that tension on the legs a little bit. And you can focus on the pull. The thing that I'm really seeing, aside from swimming uphill and that kick, which if you put a pull buoy in that'll help a lot, is that when you're pulling, you're basically just trying to push that water straight down. I don't see any connection at all with the hip rotation, the lats at all. So you're reaching your hand out in front and you're just pushing that water down. You're trying to just pull straight down. And you want to keep in mind is that you don't want to push the water down. You want to try to pull it back, almost like you're doing a tug of war. You're trying to turn your body and pull your arms back from the waist instead of just pulling the arm down. You want to rotate with that pull. So you want to think about pulling from front to back and pulling deep into the lat, or actually pulling from the hip. Take that hip and rotate the hip and try to pull the arm back with the hip rotation. So you've got to get some good hip rotation going on too, because you're only really rotating thoroughly when you're breathing. But you're pretty good there. I think the kick is sort of masking some of the rotation. But you're just basically pulling straight down. You're almost trying to rip the water down. It just doesn't work that way. You want to think about putting the pressure on the pull, at least up on the elbow as you pull back. Keep the elbow up and pull it back and try to feel it up in the lat. If you're feeling it up in your shoulders or upper arm, then what you're doing is you're just pushing the water straight down. The other thing you need to focus on is working on catch-up freestyle. Bring those hands around, let them touch in front. You got to do that over and over and over again until that's comfortable. So get a pull buoy, practice your catch-up freestyle, and try to focus on pulling using the whole body for the pull. Instead of just pulling the water down, try to pull deep, pull back from your lats. All right. Above water, looks okay. The left arm there, the recovery's good. Nice position, elbows high. I don't mind that. The right arm's a little bit low, but above water I think is fine in light of what we're seeing underwater. All right, I think a lot of that is just sort of recovering from that. Now, on the right arm, you can see how the shoulder's kind of low there. Ideally, what you want to do is all the way with that arm is recovering. You want to stay on your side, and you're turning back to your stomach real early there. So you want to be gliding on the left side, and the arm comes up and over the shoulder, and then you start to rotate back in. But I think a lot of that will happen if you do the catch up with the pull buoy and focus on pulling from front to back. Those are the main things to focus on. Good luck.